don't seem to really like the Zerg Rush strategy.
Praetorians HD Remaster. I never played the original Praetorians, but Praetorians and then Commandos 2 both just recently got the HD treatment. Compliments of Calypso.
I mean, I've definitely played worse looking RTS games. I will say that.
The Commandos 2 and Praetorians are available as a special double pack, or you can get them individually. High definition refurbishment of its Pyro Studios precursor while adding revamped tutorials and campaign missions, controller support, as well as the Praetorians HD Remasters multiplayer mode. These games are I guess they're scheduled for console release, but not until spring 2020.
Yeah. This is sort of PC
Real-time.
first.
Yeah, real-time. Yeah, right. Real-time tactics.
Yeah, Calypso's normally really good about, since I want to say Tropico 5?
Yeah.
The numbers get confusing after a while. I've been a Tropico fan since 3.
Exactly.
I mean,
3,
how many
I think,
Resident Evils are there? Maybe
right.
7?
I think Tropico 3 was the first Tropico to come to Xbox. We're both doing the
like the stall for
question.
time.
Yeah. Is this right? Yeah.
I think this is a noise.
But Praetorians HD Remaster lead the emerging Roman Empire by providing a legionnaires worth on the battlefields of Egypt. Roman Empire in Italy became a crusader to become emperor. Combine units, master their varied skills, exploit the weaknesses of enemies, emerge victorious.
Or just do what I'm doing and just have everyone Zerg rush everything.
And just trying to figure it out. You can play solo or head-to-head. There's multiplayer. Choose from 3 armies with different strengths and weaknesses. There's 20 campaign missions. Make use of varying terrain. Fast-paced real-time combat. And we're from MyGamer.com, by the way. I don't know if we said that or not, but...
Just kind of always assume it. Yeah, it's very much a RTS in the vein of old school RTS games.
Yeah, I want to see if... Because this game just came out. It was at the end of January, so it's 2-3 weeks old at the time of the stream here.
Yeah, I find nothing about this game offensive.
Taurus Games and Pyro Studios were the developers.
Yeah.
It's $20 bucks.
Or definitely. Oh, it's $20 bucks.
It's 20 bucks, but then if you wanted to buy the Commandos 2 with Praetorians bundle, then it's only 30 bucks. So that's kind of a good deal. Save yourself 10 bucks.
I mean, I can't be the only one that's getting to the point that I'm like, why do I own all these games?
Yes, General.
I'm getting to the point that I'm just like, I honestly don't even know if I'm intending on buying games or intending on playing games I'm buying anymore.
Yes, that's been happening to me for years now. What's crazy is, so I just booted up Praetorians HD Remastered, the Steam page, and at the top of the Steam page is a live broadcast from the developers.
Really?
So the developers are playing their game, yeah. So you can watch the developers play their own game. I didn't know that was even a thing that you can do on Steam.
Oh yeah. They've been trying to. Steam's been trying to do that for a while. I'm not a huge sometimes I'll kind of watch it because it's more convenient than making an effort to look it up on Twitch. But a lot of the time it's just sort of it's dead. Is in all honesty.
Yeah.
It no one streams there. Did I? No, didn't forget anyone.
So is this just a kill your opponent, or is it just kind of a survive for a certain amount of time until reinforcements arrive end of the
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I did not read the instructions.
Yeah, we just kind of jumped right in.
Yeah, I didn't. It very much asked me to do something. I do not read what it was saying. It could have very easily said, "Hey, man, try not to kill anyone. This is a mission of peace."
And we would not know the difference.
Yup. Nope. I've gone through and fucking murdered everyone. Oh.
Oh, here we go. We did something right.
This dude says he offers me his services.
Come on, let us stop these traitors once and for all.
Hopefully he's the healer priest that can heal your troops. Or build a bridge for you here.
Immediately.
Nope. Nope, healer priest.
I mean, it seems to be pretty... pick up and playable. I mean, you seem to be... You kind of know what you're doing even without reading any tutorials, even though this can be a somewhat intimidating interface. Because there's a bunch of buttons on the bottom of the screen and everything.
It's RTS stuff. It's how hard can it be?
There doesn't seem to be a lot of resource gathering, but yet that might just be because this is level 1. And you just start with an army, just go kill those guys versus base building with resource gathering and management.
Yes, sir. Yes, General. Immediately. Yes, General. General, we have failed to achieve our goal. On the way.
I failed for some reason. Oh, I think that guy wasn't supposed to die.
Oh, that one dude?
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
What does it say?
That guy, he has to.
Oh, he just... Oh, got it.
I didn't do that because I didn't care.
Well, now we know.
Well,
See, reading is important, kids.
Reading is fundamental.
Chapter 5.
Yeah, I skipped the tutorials.
Oh. Another thing perhaps not recommended.
Shh.
Nobody will know.
Well, they wouldn't have known if you didn't point it out.
Except everybody now.
Yeah, thanks.
So, completely different side story that I just wanted to quickly tell is, so I have been not collecting, I'm not going to say I've been collecting handhelds, but I just wanted to get one of every type of Nintendo handheld. So for example, I have a DS Lite, I have now DSIs, and then I have a DSi XL. Forever I just had like a DS Lite, and then I just recently acquired a new 2DS. I had a regular new 3DS, the non-XL version, but today, watching Facebook Marketplace, because sometimes people sell stuff that they don't really know what they have, or they just don't give a shit and want to get rid of it. This dude, I bought today 2 new 3DS XL systems for $80 with 2 cases and the 2 car chargers. He did not have like the original chargers, but you can buy those for... You can buy a USB charger. You can buy I bought USB chargers from, I think, Newegg for literally $1. And there's like 97 cents. Super cheap. And then the styluses are missing. But 2 consoles for $80 when GameStop sells one of these things for $120 still.
Yeah, I was unemployed at one point, and like my wife and I weren't flush with money, as
Yeah.
You're unemployed. You're not
That's what
rolling in
happens.
money.
Yeah.
And like I lost my charger for my 3DS, and she was like, "Oh God, how much is that gonna be?" And I was like, "Look it up." And I'm like, $5 at GameStop, and she's like, "Is that for an official one?" And I'm like, "No, fuck that." She's
Yeah.
like, yeah, go fucking buy one now. And I'm like, oh, okay. She's like, you have, how many games do you have for this? And I'm like, I don't know, like 30? She's like, yeah, no, that makes no sense that you can't play games you own because a thing has disappeared. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. I actually think it's more efficient to buy the super cheap USB charger, because then when I travel, you can just put this little cord in your bag versus like the bulkier actual charger. And then you charge it with this, you can just plug it into a USB and like the TV or your computer or something, or you can just bring your little phone adapter thing that plugs into the wall. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
So that's what I actually bring. So it's cheaper and more efficient, and I think it charges just as fast. Like I couldn't notice any like it's slower or something. But
yeah, my what is it? My that handheld that we did the stream of.
oh, the GPD
XD Pro
XD
version
Pro
2,
Plus,
3, 1,
yeah,
5.
Ultimate version, yeah.
Yeah, whatever that is. It's super long name. They
Yeah.
update it every year. I highly recommend it.
Yeah.
That, like, you have to be really careful when you're charging it. That's like one of the only complaints is like it takes a different frequency of charging, and like one of the things that can happen is that it actually will like fry the battery if you're not careful.
Oh, if you put like a different, like an amperage,
Yeah.
So you can nuke it. Yeah, I've never had any issues with what I've had, but that's good to know. Like that's one part of the instruction manual you definitely want to take note of. But I was excited to get there's the one console that I didn't have. So for $80, I'm just gonna turn around and sell it. And I was like, the dude's like, hey man, I'll pick it up after work. He's like, oh, I've been getting a lot of responses because he's selling them for basically $40 a piece, which is crazy. So I was like, I'll just come right now. Screw it.
Well, yeah.
So
I mean, like GameStop trades them in for more than that. Like
exactly. I can trade this into GameStop right now with no bonuses and get $45. So
asshole, I told you to stay.
Yeah, you got to leave him there. Keep him back. He's not like he's adding to the fight or anything.
No, he's kind of a cock.
He's just in the way. Everybody loves a good escort mission.
Well, they're like, yeah, no, he can't die, and it's like, well, that's great. I don't want him to die, but he won't fuck off.
He won't listen.
Oh, okay. He wants to hang out with the other, like, named guy. They're just chilling right there. And then guys are just marching. Care.
I mean, this doesn't seem to be a overly complicated RTS in comparison to some of the other games that are out there. I mean, that's where I think we talked about this before. Like, when you start getting on the resource building and the base building and the management, like, I get overwhelmed, and that's why I've never liked RTS games. But to have it somewhat simplified, like, not there. I mean, I guess there's still complexity and depth to the game, of course, but it's not like a StarCraft or something, or a Warcraft, Command and Conquer.
StarCraft is. Those are the games that, like, they got complex because of the community.
Yeah, I can believe that. All the feedback and the hardcore people playing,
there was always a depth to those games.
Yeah, they're not for casual players. I mean, they never were.
But you can, like, definitely beat the single player, without fucking without being expert in that at all.
What, Warcraft or StarCraft or both?
Both of them.
Oh, okay.
I beat both the campaigns on those, and I'm not fantastic by any means.
Following your orders. General, for the Emperor.
Yeah, so this is
So-
that game.
This is Praetorians.
Yep. That
I
hard
mean,
to-
the HD, maybe we'll talk about that real quick. Is so this game was supposed to receive the HD treatment. I mean, it still looks kind of low res to me. I mean, but at the same time, I'm watching it on a
yeah, you're
different
watching
stream.
at 480p at 15
yeah,
frames a second while
mine
I'm
is not-
streaming it and streaming it.
So how does it look on your actual screen though?
It looks perfectly fine. It really looks fine. It's not gonna be any. It's not gonna win awards for like the best looking game in the universe.
Yeah.
But I think it's perfectly fine.
Okay.
I think it's serviceable.
Yeah, I mean the screen that I'm watching it because we're streaming it together. I can't even really read the text at the bottom of the screen, so ignore my comment because it looks like shit.
No, it's fine.
That's just on our end. Yeah.
It's it's a lot of newer RTS games. You can zoom way farther out. You can zoom way farther in. But this one, it's definitely showing its age.
Sure. Well, yeah, I mean this game must have came out mid 90s or late 90s or something maybe.
I don't know. I'm not.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I have no problem with this game. I kind of like it.
Yeah, Praetorians. I mean, I don't see anything really wrong with it, even though it's probably a 20, 30-year-old game.
Yeah. And you said that it was like what? How much if you buy the two together?
It's $20 individually, or you can buy it with Commandos for only $30.
That's
So if you wanted to bundle it
fucking do
up,
that.
yeah, maybe we'll play Commandos or something next time because we got that to check out too.
Also, don't destroy the village.
I noticed that.
Yeah.
That's
that
a good
was-
time. That's a good time to end the Praetorians HD remastered stream. So anyway, we are
I was
from
not
MyGamer.
supposed to do that.
Right, we are from MyGamer.com. You can follow me on Twitter at ZackGaz, ZackGaz, and you can follow us on Twitter at MyGamerNews. So until next time, thank you for watching and game on.